just hit record. I've been going through the months, listening to music full blast, which I'm going to stop now. Silence. Even though I can loudly hear the TV through the wall, the endless television. It never stops. And some places are just like that. There's always something that is endless. Oh yeah, I was listening to music, full blast, got this out, started going through old notebooks, lyrics and notes and lyrics and drawings and notes, and drawings and lyrics. This one still hasn't actually been turned into a song. I guess that's something I could do. Musical motivation. I was so paranoid. Actually, I don't want this. Gone half Kratos. An emotional attachment with Eris, as I learned her in my natal chart and as I explored psychedelic archetype reflection, which has something, a partial to do with a becoming, feeling into that in the moment. It's harder to describe and put to words the process that in concept that like is done, partially a coping, but it's like learning itself. I stood out once with a sign amongst the groups that is always out with signs, and then a woman there, she was like, we're not being political out here. And it's like, what? You're standing out there for like what, silent clout? Like, anyway. I know they had a message, but it's like, are you ignoring the politics of your own message? Like of your own like purpose of being out there? That's why it was confusing. I see Virgo. Like what the fuck? Where's the goddamn justice? Whoa. Let's chill and put this away. And I keep getting so thirsty. I can't talk because I'm always thirsty. I'm always dry. Ugh. I'll just keep going. Personal log 260303 13.2525. Spirit box. It's in the cards. You dance it around. Look at this. What? Impasse. There's the Fool here. What does it do? What is the Fool doing? You're hanging upside down in the briars, but you're cutting the, like, it's like you're hanging upside down, like a routine pruning of like these blackberry thorns. That is this devil, this looming stuff. 6 of coins here, bridging here to 8. This tree, growth and spirit, the sunlight, the magic, and the judgment, the intentional spell, dancing these material things. Five of Swords. The briars. Okay. Oh, you have to identify it. If you're trying to strategize or you're dealing with something. The devil here. Something that works through like the darkness of like the fears of distortion and in the hidden places, in the way it blends, and it's hard to detect sometimes because of the way it is blending. In the briars, you start to lose sight of things. When everything is piled, sometimes you might not see the rotting tomato underneath the pile of potatoes. Hidden. What's hidden? Hidden treasury. What is the treasure in the tower as it falls? Is it the truth, the myth of airing it out? Intermixed with the judgment of improbability, even though it is also a practice, faith in probability, the universe, and there might be some kind of, I don't want to misuse the word, but quantum reflection or interaction, interfacing. I like to call it interfacing because that is what is, at least that's how it works with me. That's how I've been able to connect the cards. So I'm just going to keep doing it so I don't lose my freaking mind. Feeling. The moon, the motion, potential. If I were a Vulcan, I would have called that an emotional outburst. Oh, I'm hanging upside down now. This is the briar. Alright, what's the feeling? Suddenly, what's to be said? What's the truth? It has to be sincere. It gets so still suddenly. Nothing. Nothing. That's what it was. That's what it felt like. Success. I successfully identified the sincere, simple thing as it is. Even if it is nothing, it's like that test for Chihiro. None of these pigs are my parents. Gnosis. Nothingness, the decision with nothingness, it formed a little tent. I pulled Gnosis out of it, out of the potential. Imagination with self and the myth that I can see as I interface and just think. Twiddle-doo, twiddle-dee. I wonder if you're starting to be able to see there's a threshold here to find your son. oracle is in the thing that you're seeking and spelling. Seek and spell. Can you feel the transformation of your light? Fulfill your destiny. Oh, shit. Excuse me. You did it. Good job.